Hello everyone, welcome to my 9 days of Halloween. Today we are on day 2 and we'll be looking at 2014 Annabelle. So to start with narration. Usually I hate narration, but this is more like a police statement or someone talking to their therapist rather than a narration of the film. So we hear about this doll that's given to 2 girls. This doll is apparently possessed. So we then cut to 1 year earlier and we meet the priest, Father Perez, played by Tony Amandala, who is conducting a service. And we're not told if it's a wedding or a funeral, but I don't think it matters. So then the camera pans to the main couple of the film, John and Mia, played by Warren Horton and Annabelle Wallace. They are expecting their first child. We aren't told who any of the people are at the service, or who they are to John and Mia, but I'll just assume they're family anyway. But they're not in the rest of the film at all. So we get this awkward encounter with the family members about the baby, and John likes Phyllis, but Mia doesn't, and who the hell cares? So John and Mia arrive at the house and we again get this awkward conversation between them. I mean, they don't have chemistry at all. It's like they've just met and they've just been shoved in a film together. Anyway, Mia is on the sewing machine, John is who knows where, and they end up talking about the baby. Mia goes off on the moon, although you never guess it because the acting is that bad. So then to cheer her up, John gets a box out of the cupboard and gives it to Mia, who is thrilled when she finds Annabelle. I don't understand this because who would buy that doll and who'd put it on the shelf because, you know, it's hideous. She then puts it with her other dolls that now finish the collection off, and we get a panning shot of Annabelle with scary music. So we cut to night time and the couple are in bed. We are just shown a window and then we see a shadow and screaming, which we assume to be Annabelle because why not blame the freaky ass doll that coincidentally just started happening when it arrived. But no, Mia wakes up and horror film cliche sends John over there by himself to check on it. So he comes out the house next door covered in blood and orders Mia to call an ambulance. We then see something in the background, a woman I think, and a man stabs Mia. John comes back fighting off whoever came and the police come and shoot the guy. And I was really confused at what was happening. I mean, it was all fast paced and I couldn't keep up with it. But the woman slits her throat holding Annabelle for some reason we're not told. Mia has to go to the hospital and is told the baby is fine but she needs to be on bed. And just like a horror film cliche, they go back into the house, no problem. I mean, if that happened to you, nothing in the world would make me go back in that house. Nobody would. So Mia goes all crazy, making John promise to save the baby if anything happens to her. And I think Mia has read the plot of the script ahead of time and is sort of giving the game away. So we get more bumps in the night, but this time Annabelle has decided to sew dresses. John goes and checks it out, and lo and behold, nothing. So I don't know if it's the next day or the same night, but we get awkward conversations about mustard and pickles. I wanted Annabelle at the house, finally. John chucks it in the bin outside the house and leaves it there. But what I want to know is, why wouldn't you set it on fire? They then go to a sort of police conference thing where they are given more details on the people who tried to kill them. We find out they are a satanic group called the Disciples of the Ram. But what I want to know is, what has this got to do with the doll? I mean, the girl killed herself after strange things started happening. I'm so confused. So we cut to a popcorn scene where Mia wants popcorn and we assume it's night time. John goes to make her some and Mia falls asleep. We are then shown a sort of two-way shot of Mia on her sewing machine and the popcorn getting bigger. I can't help thinking a scary movie one. I mean, it's exactly the same kind of thing. The only thing missing is the what's your favourite horror movie bit. And I'm so confused that I thought Mia was asleep and John was making popcorn, but John isn't there and Mia is awake. And why does this film not transition time very well or explain anything very well? Anyway, Mia cuts her finger and discovers the fire in the kitchen. She falls over and sort of gets dragged by nothing, and then the baby is there. We just cut to the baby being there like nothing else is. It's strange that time has passed that much, and we're still not told how much time. So Mia and John are now in a new house, and the doll has gone, and they go out. They are at the church talking about fears. After the service, Father Perez wants a picture of Leah for whatever reason. Mia is unpacking, and guess who's back? Annabelle's back. And Mia just puts the doll on the shelf like nothing has happened. Maybe she suffers memory loss, who knows. We again get a panning shot of Annabelle's face, and we know what she looks like. I think the director discovered panning for the first time, thought it was the best thing to slice bread, and just added it every minute. So we see the same woman from earlier who slits her throat, walk by, and then she's gone. Mia then takes Leah out with her, and they meet some kids on the stairs just colouring in. The girl wants to talk, but the boy tells her to shut up. So we then meet Evelyn, played by Alfred Woodard, who gives Mia a book. Mia heads home and is left with lots of creepy pictures on the kid. And it's strange and confusing. We're not told about the kids, we don't know who they are or what this has to do with the plot. So Mia tells John and they agree to tell the parents, which never happens. So Mia has music on and John is gone again. So is this a different day now? Eventually Mia turns it off and Annabelle, who likes whatever rubbish was playing, puts it back on. Mia goes and switches it off, then goes looking for Annabelle. Mia face plants the floor once again as a child runs by her, and it looks like the slitted woman runs at her, but nothing happens yet again. So is this a daydream, an actual dream? I don't know anymore, and John thinks she's imagining it, as he conveniently returns to the plot, which seems to be a recurring thing. John disappears and conveniently pops in when needed. They decide to go to the church for help, and Evelyn is there once again. Mia's at home once again, and the slitted woman comes there, waking Leah and Mia up. Now the weather suddenly gets all thundery because you know, horror film. Mia goes down to the dark basement on a stormy night because, of course you do, where she finds a pram that looks like hers. And she goes to see it, obviously, and it looks like Annabelle is chasing her. We get a boring scene with the lift doors opening at the same place, scaring Mia before the lights go out. Mia arrives home finally not being able to get in the house. She notices a scratch on her arm, but when she uncovers it, it's gone. Okay, so by the looks of it, her arm was bandaged up. Her husband is a doctor, so did he do it? Was it still there then, and can only Mia see it? No questions asked, of course. So the next day, Mia goes fishing for answers. She sees the sign that is the same shape as her scratch, and Annabelle has seriously good crafting skills, for a doll that has no thumbs and fingers. So Mia, now in the library, finds Evelyn again. It happens to be everywhere. They both find out something is after Leah's soul. After a traumatic event with Leah's pram, Mia goes home to read the book, and Annabelle is in the rocking chair. Mia, who is bordering on annoying, now goes to find out what the noise is, of course. She's locked in Leah's room while Leah is in the living room, and Annabelle decides to play peekaboo under the door. Mia tries to break down the door and then sees Annabelle and comes to life. John conveniently again comes home and everything is fine. And yet again they don't get rid of the doll, even though they know it's a doll now. And I'm really sick of this song. So Father Perez comes round and agrees to take Annabelle to the church. So the priest at Annabelle in the car drives to the church, but is met by Annabelle's ghost, who manages to pick him up and fling him backwards. We cut to the next morning or day, and Evelyn is there again, and she's bought some things for a baby she barely knows with people she doesn't really know. She explains about her daughter, and I'm thinking, who the hell cares? But we find out this is actually relevant, sort of, even if it is ridiculous. So Evelyn is settling Leah down, and Father Perez tells John it was Annabelle that did it, which, you know, we knew this anyway. So Annabelle, who now has two people to torment, locks Evelyn in the cupboard while Mia is trying to destroy the doll. But Annabelle says she wants her soul. So Mia, who is ready to jump out the window, flying without wings isn't a good song. It's not real. You can't fly, even if R. Kelly believes you can. Okay, so John miraculously comes home and finds Mia at the window ready. Evelyn, who is out of the cupboard, says that her daughter said it wasn't her time, so she could sacrifice herself then. So is her daughter a magician? Can she see the future? If she could, why didn't she help the couple earlier? So Evelyn jumps out the window with Annabelle instead, and then we cut to a scene of a woman buying Annabelle for her daughter, and that is why the start is the way it is. Okay guys, so I do think this film has some serious jump scares. Most of the time though, nothing is happening, but because the music's freaky and we have constant zooming and panning, we think something will happen, and we're left kind of disappointed though. I do feel we aren't given much explanation to the satanic group and Annabelle, how they relate to each other, and Mia and John are the worst couple ever in the history of couple. And I'm thinking they even top Edward and Bella with their awkward conversation and no chemistry at all. I also think the ending is absolutely ridiculous and it's just so bad. So for that, I give it 3.5 out of 5. Okay guys, so comment your opinions below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And why? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Don't forget to come back for day 3 of Jodie's Halloween videos. I'll see you next time.